Warning. Rant of unbridled indignation incoming. I gotta open up about something. I'm not a perfect man and I don't feel great about it, but I just unloaded on someone and maybe I shouldn't have, but maybe it's been 10 years and I'm just getting older. I don't have the patience for these games and it's probably best I kind of talk about it. So just kind of some background, the guy tried to assert that elementary nonsense that we are a constitutional republic and not a democracy. And I could have ignored it, but I took an oath to defend democracy, so this is kind of up my alley. Couldn't help it. So after explaining very kindly that the two terms are not mutually exclusive and that we can be and indeed are both at the same time, he proceeded to call me wrong and subscribe to the tiresome ad hominem, emotionally compromised adult, man-Karen tactic of going and looking at my bio as a means to try and exploit some kind of emotional distress instead of act like a grown-up and address the topic at hand. Luckily for me, it takes more than internet trolls to raise my blood pressure. I will say that after a while, I did notice some irritation and exasperation. And after shitty childish, I know you are, but what am I response after shitty childish response, it finally dawned on me what was actually causing that. And this allowed me to calmly internalize and express myself in a tactful way. I'm just kidding. I absolutely took my day out on this idiot. Now, it's important to know that he blocked me after this back and forth, so I'm paraphrasing how it all went down. He took my comments and somehow extrapolated that I was getting upset. Instead of being a grown-ass man, he chose to exacerbate the situation like most of these fucking insecure conservative fuckwits, and that's when it hit me. I knew it was giving him what he wanted, but instead of feeding his little weird freakish desires on a platter, I opened a fire hydrant. Because goddammit, it's been 10 fucking years. And because nobody could remember the first round, apparently, we all have to ride this Ferris wheel of fuckery for another go. So I just decided to be honest. I said yes. I'm upset. I'm exasperated. Our economy is fucked, our markets are tanking, we've betrayed Ukraine and in turn democracy in Europe, we've started trade wars with everyone except cartoonishly villainous dictators, we've gutted agencies that save lives and protect the disabled and elderly so we can empower a ketamine-fueled nepo baby narcissist, we've isolated ourselves geopolitically, threatened war with Canada and Greenland, threatened to steal sovereign territory from Panama, we have started to dismantle the Department of Education, USAID, the EPA, NOAA, the Social Security Administration, and fucking Consumer Financial Protection Bureau while firing the inspectors general who monitor government corruption. Meanwhile, we're silencing journalists and disappearing people in the dark to send them to an El Salvador hell prison built for terrorists. And one of the two political parties in this country is apparently completely oblivious to the constant attack on our democracy and American way of life for a malignant narcissist sociopath who is now floating the idea of a third term as the RNC leadership claps and cheers. I then made it clear that people like him who walk around pretentiously and treat others like shit are the very reason other developed nations in this world looks at Americans like we're scum, that he epitomized the worst that America has to offer, because not only was he pretentious about his ignorance, not only was he incapable of retaining even basic level of information about the world that he lives in, he and the rest of his MAGA deep-throaters and orangutan mushroom garglers utterly refused to grow and, God forbid, empathize with other people. I told him it made me angry to think that people like him had the capability to demonstrate their worst qualities and behavior for the rest of the world to see. I made it clear that he and everybody like him bring shame to us as a country and as society, and that I only let these conversations continue so the world can look back one day and see exactly what kind of shit he is, and publicly how he presented himself. I finished my diatribe by saying I don't say any of this as a journalist or content creator. I say it as a veteran. And when he finally said, "Oh, sorry, thank you for your service," I responded by telling him that there wasn't a bigger bag of dicks in this world that he could consume at this point. It's been 10 fucking years. This country has become every fear-mongering meme we had to tolerate under Biden, and instead of sucking it up and admitting that they fucked up, they'd rather go around acting like assholes. So I'm done. I'm indignant. And I don't see any reason why I should act like I'm not. In fact, I'm more concerned why Republicans aren't. This man is single-handedly destroying their party, and they fucking know it. I'm tired of the gaslighting. Don't genuflect at me with your "thank you for your service." Keep it. I'd rather see y'all fix this mess than grovel at strangers. I'm tired of the manipulating. I'm tired of the exploitation of people's better judgment. I'm so exhausted that 10 years in and they're still acting like fucking sociopathic incels who peaked in middle school. I'm tired of being so ashamed every single day, and most of all, I'm tired of being expected to be mature about having the worst of our society represent the majority of us. When will they ever be expected to be better people? Are they not tired of the games and horse and pony whataboutism so goddamn always? What will break this fever? Anyways, like and subscribe.